Hi, Neva. Neva was just telling the other gals that we're going to do half like yin with a little bit of movement, and then we're actually going to do a Yoga Nidra. So if you want to grab any props to have with you while we do those practices, feel free to go grab them. And I'm actually going to try to simultaneously do music. I know this is all like new, but I think it'll work. I did a little run through, so I'll double check and make sure you guys can hear me, but I think we should be good. Let me just switch over to that real quick. So to start out, why don't you guys start out lying on your back? And let's see if we can get this to work. Of course, now it doesn't want to. There we go. Okay. All right, so lying down. And if you guys give me just the thumbs up if you can hear the music. Okay, and you can hear me okay over the music or with the music? Is the music, should I make it louder or is it great? Okay, we're gonna go with it. All right, so you're lying down on your back and just bring the knees up to, the feet up to standing, the knees pointed towards the ceiling. And then we're gonna step the feet out and bring the knees in. So we're hammocking the knees. It's kind of like this invitation to the body to be held. So there's that little bit of pull of gravity. It's a little more nurturing for the low back. And then taking one hand and placing it over the heart center and one on the belly. Eyes are closed. And just take these first few minutes to really settle into your body to arrive here. Maybe noting any body sensations, any lingering emotion, any thoughts, or just simply witnessing whatever you've brought to your practice today without trying to change it, without trying to ignore it. You're just simply witnessing what's there. And notice if you feel like you need a little extra love today. So if you're feeling that frazzled or frayed sensation or emotions that often come with an overwhelmed nervous system, notice that and have your practice today be about nurturing the self-care, focusing on building your internal energy, your internal love, acceptance. And if you feel like you're in a pretty good place there, where you're not feeling that frazzled and frayed, you're feeling pretty grounded and smoothed, then perhaps creating that same love and energy within with a focus outward. So it could be where you dedicate your practice today towards someone else. Eric could be a good one if you feel like you're in that place. It could be anyone though in your life where you know that they need just a little extra love and bump. So it's the hands on the heart and on the belly. Begin to breathe a little bit deeper. Noticing the quality of your breath. Noticing if The breath comes with ease. What kind of effort it takes to take a nice deep inhale. And then releasing all the breath out. Let gravity pull the body down. So as you breathe in, imagine that there's this golden light that enters the body, fills the body, this healing golden light. And as you exhale, allow that light to permeate all the way to the tips of the fingers, the tips of the toes, all the way to the crown of the head. As you allow your body to melt into the earth beneath you. Inhaling love, light, healing. Exhaling as you release into earth and move that energy all the way through the body. And each time you exhale, notice if there's any parts of the body that you find that you're holding tension. Maybe in the shoulders, in the hips, the neck, the chest, the belly. And as you come to any spot that feels tense or like you're holding, see if you can allow yourself to let it go. As you fall deeper and deeper into a state of acceptance and relaxation, again, welcome whatever arises. Welcoming with open arms. Now taking the hands and reaching the left hand over to the right shoulder, the right hand over to the left. Just giving yourself a hug. Saying a sweet internal, I love you, I see you, I'm here for you. Together, we can do this. We are doing this. And then rolling over to one side. Just take a moment to lie here. Inviting compassion. And then intentionally and slowly find your way up to a seat. Keeping the eyes closed or a soft gaze. Feel your sit bones rooting as you ground down toward the earth, and then rooting and rising. So allow the chest to lift, the shoulders to roll back, the chin to be level with the ground, the crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. A slight engagement of the Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, feeling really grounded and supported as we sit. Breath is even, full. Okay, go ahead and open open up your eyes. And we're going to take our fingers and we're going to bring all the fingertips and thumb together of one hand. So whatever hand is best for you. And we're going to do something called heart tapping. This is something that Bernie Clark, who wrote The Complete Guide to Yin Yoga, introduces in his book. So we're going to do some heart tapping essentially from like the bottom of the breastbone. You don't want to go too low where there's like that soft spot on your diaphragm, but just a little bit above it, and then along the breastbone right here. We're going to slowly start heart tapping. And the idea behind heart tapping is the thymus gland, which is almost gone, as I understand, in adulthood, but as children it was really big, and it shrinks as we get older. And the idea is it helps to nurture white blood cells. And so Bernie Clark's stance on this is as we start doing this heart tapping, we're engendering that gland and helping perhaps to enrich our white blood cells. So it's just a healing practice, self-healing practice to help support our immune system. So you've got all the fingertips meeting together, and you might have to adjust your sports bra or bra to get right there on the breastbone. And then we'll just lightly start tapping, moving up and down. You can close the eyes again. Keep rooting and grounding through the sit bones. And then you can gradually increase the speed of the tapping. So keeping that even breath as you tap up and down the sternum. Again, inviting that idea of healing energy, that ability for us to guide our own healing processes. If we can be open to the possibility, that connection to Source, to Source's light and healing energy that flows through us always. So up and down, maybe increasing the speed to where it's a quick tap now. Okay, and then beginning to slow the tap back down. So just reversing the speed as you slow down to a complete stop. And then release the hands to the lap. Deep inhale. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Good, again, inhale deeply. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more time. Sit here for a moment. Having awareness of whatever is occurring for you. And flutter the eyes open again. And we'll take our hands, we're going to interlace the hands behind the head. Elbows are going to move back as we still root through the sit bones and lift up through the heart. Chin comes up, gaze comes up. Our focus here is shoulder blades are moving towards each other on the back as we lift through our heart center. Rooting to ground and support the low back. And then lifting through the chest. Deep inhale, shoulders and elbows move back. Exhale, ground. Squeeze through the Mula Bandha. Again, inhale, lift through chest. Exhale, ground. Good, one more time, inhale. Good, now as you exhale, we'll curl through the upper back. Elbows are gonna meet, belly button goes in towards the spine, and then just a gentle pressure on the back of the head as we bring the chin in towards the chest. Now take a deep inhale through the back body, so the shoulders spread wide. Exhale. Good, again, inhale deeply into the back. Exhale, release. Good, one more time, breathing deeply into the back of the heart center. Exhale. Inhale, lift the head, release the arms. Okay, we're gonna take left hand over to right knee. Right hand comes behind just for a seated twist. So spine stays nice and long as we twist. So we're twisting through the torso. And again, rooting and rising. So there's that equal sense of rooting down into the earth, lifting through chest and crown. And gaze can begin to go towards the right shoulder. And find space for the breath. So deep inhale, see if you can bring it into the belly, expand the ribs, lift the chest. Exhale, see if you can release a little bit deeper into the twist. Good, inhale, come through center. Exhale. Good, inhale, come nice and tall. Exhale, other side. Taking the gaze towards the left shoulder. Big inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, release. Twist a little deeper. Good. Exhale, come back through center. Pause. Drink in all the sensations that are coursing through the body. It's like a subtle energy hug. Okay, and from here, let's uncross the legs, and we're gonna come into staff with the legs outstretched in front of us. And we're gonna come into caterpillar. So if you want any props, I'm gonna take my blanket, elevate my hips a little bit. And then I have my bolster. If you want a pillow, you can do that. Or just allow gravity to pull down on the body. So the feet are gonna be nice and soft. And then too, I noticed for me, I've got a little bit of pull in the back of my knees, just because my joints are kind of sore right now. So I'm gonna put a little prop underneath my knees to have a little support under them. Okay, we're gonna tuck our chin, begin to round through the spine, crawl the fingers forward. And if you do have a prop, you can adjust it until you feel supported, but also that you're riding that fine line of just enough challenge, and that you're pushing the body to receive that full benefit as we turn inward in this forward fold, inviting an intention of introspection, surrender, acceptance. And as you settle in, bring your breath to the back body.
So imagining like your hips have lungs in them. Inhale from the base of the spine, and like a wave, visualize that breath, that movement going all the way up the spine to the base of the skull. And as you exhale, upper body releases. And as your body begins to fold deeper towards the earth, make any adjustments with your props to allow yourself to go just to the right amount of depth. Slowly, we'll begin to rise. The chin stays tucked. You can let the fingertips just gently graze the legs. As you begin to stack the vertebrae, beginning to lengthen through the spine, shoulders stack, head stacks, gaze comes up, pause. Welcome a movement of sensation throughout the body. Okay, moving your props. Okay, we're gonna take the right leg and just bring it to, like we're gonna sit crisscross or easy seat. And then we're gonna take our left leg and grab hold of the foot. So knees bent, we're bringing the thigh in towards the chest. And then this leg is here to ground us. We'll sit up on the sit bones. And I like to call this churning butter. It's really great for the hip joint, for the knee, just kind of feeling into the overall mobility of the hip and the leg. So we're just gonna go in circles here. And then switch directions. Okay, and then we'll pause here. We're going to take hold of the left foot with the right hand and then bring the left hand just above the knee. So we're either going to stay here and find some rocking, or if you can do it, we're going to take the foot into the right elbow pit, wrap around the left, and we're cradling our leg here. You want to keep the foot flexed so you're protecting your knee joint. But again, if that's too much, you're just going to stay here. There's going to be a slight rocking back and forth. So sit nice and tall. So it's like almost like a little bit of a pigeon feeling through the IT band, through the hip. Good, and then release. And then we're just gonna extend the legs. So knee can be bent, or you can extend all the way out. Maybe point and flex the toes. Good, bend the knee and release. Extend the left foot out. Rotate the leg in the hip socket. And then we'll switch. So bring the left leg in. Okay, grounding through the sit bones, grabbing hold of the bottom of the right foot. Sit nice and tall, and then begin those circles. And you can use a little engagement too here with your biceps as you pull the leg in. Notice as you extend the leg out, there's a big rounding through the back body, or there can be. Good, and then switch directions. Good, okay, grabbing the right foot with the left hand. So that same idea of cradling the leg, either here or here. Flex through the foot. Ground through the sit bones. It's like you have this little baby in your arms just rocking from side to side. Kind of a nurturing, loving motion. Okay, pause. Release the foot back into the hands. Extend the leg out. Point and flex. Release. Okay, then we're going to find our way to hands and knees. Wrists in line with shoulders, knees in line with hips. Drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the tail, lift the gaze. And just stay here in cow. Notice how the body is supported as you push into the heels of the hands, root through the tops of the feet. The belly's soft. And then exhale, round. Tuck the tail. Gaze comes towards belly button, around the back. Fingertips and palms push into the floor. Tops of the toes, tops of the feet, and the knees root. Take a deep breath. Feel the back heart expand. Exhale, see if you can push up a little bit more. Good, and then release into tabletop. Okay, tuck the toes under, walk the fingertips forward. Gently bring the knees up, so we're just in this little crouching tiger. Begin to send hips back, big length in the arms. And then lift hips up. Downward facing dog. And then any organic movement for you here. Maybe pedaling the feet, stretching through the side body. Maybe stillness. Looking forward to the hand, step the left foot up, drop the right knee. So we're in a low lunge here. And then I invite you to just explore being in this low lunge. So any movement, you can be static and hold. You can explore moving side to side. You can come up off the knee. Maybe find a gentle rocking back and forth. Just inviting whatever feels like your body wants to do. Okay, wherever you are, bring the hands back down, frame the left foot, lift up the right knee, send the left foot back. Downward facing dog. Take one round of a clearing breath. And then looking forward to the hand, step the right foot up. Drop the left knee. And then same idea here. Might look the same, might look different. Just allowing yourself to explore. Coming back to hands framing the right foot, lifting the left knee, send the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Okay, coming back down to the knees. We'll do one last pose before we move into our meditation. And I want to do puppy pose because it's focused again on the heart center. So knees are going to stay in line with the hips. So as you begin to bring the upper body down, sometimes we have that forward and back action happening. If we can, we're going to try to leave those right in line with one another. I like to start to walk my arms forward as I bring my forehead down. My shoulders are feeling really tight today, so I'm going to bring my elbows out away from one another, kind of like a modified cactus arm. And as you begin to settle in here, you can begin to straighten or walk those arms forward to bring the heart even closer to the mat. So you'll feel perhaps the shoulder blades moving in towards one another as the chest melts down. And if you're feeling really open, if the heart is able to really let go into the pull of gravity, you can come to your chin on the ground perhaps. With each inhale, find space through the back heart. With each exhale, see if you can release the front heart down towards the earth. Again, it's that idea of inhaling light, inhaling healing, inhaling that connection to source as it fills the body. And as we exhale, it permeates through the body as we sink into the loving arms of Mother Earth. Okay, we're gonna slowly come back out of it. So if you've tucked your chin, come back to the forehead. Walk the hands towards the head, pushing up away from the floor as we come back into a tabletop, and pause. Okay, sit back towards the heels. Knees can be together or wide. We're just gonna do a transition through child's pose. And take this moment to, again, check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Let the forehead ground in. And notice if you've shifted. So when we were starting out with our hand on our heart, noticing if you're in that place of feeling like you needed more nurturing, more support, or if you're feeling more full and able to give, to put some of that energy outward. So from child's pose, you're just gonna, as gracefully as you can, make your way to your back. You can do the Yoga Nidra seated if you want to. I like doing it lying down. I feel like it allows the body to let go more completely. Totally up to you. And as you're settling in, with Yoga Nidra, the practice gives us an opportunity to set an intention. Maybe it's something that we're trying to manifest in our own lives. Maybe it's something that we're trying to provide
to others in our life for support, but be thinking about what your intention for this Yoga Nidra practice might be. And we like to encourage ourselves to think of it in the present tense so that it's already happening right now. It's not something that we're future casting, it's something that's occurring in the moment. So when we state it, it's like in an I am, or I am so grateful for, and then you fill in the blank. So settling in, welcome yourself to your mat, to this practice of Yoga Nidra. Inviting your thinking mind to relax and to turn over to your parasympathetic nervous system, to your heart and to your gut. In this place, in this practice, there's nothing to manage. We simply allow for relaxation to find us. And as you settle in and get comfortable, I invite you to welcome your witness consciousness. This is that awareness that is always present in every moment. It comes from a place of non-duality. There's is a place where there's no judgment, there's no right or wrong, no good or bad, not even any labels. Everything is present and occurring simultaneously. This is a consciousness that is fully accepting of all that is. And it resides in you always. And when you enter this state where you're accepting of all that is, you get to create the conditions for ease to be present in your life. So take one last moment to support your body fully. Let your shoulders ease down your back. Let your belly be soft. And remind yourself that with this meditation, it's to stay aware while you're also allowing your consciousness to shift from thinking and doing to being alert, still, and receptive. If you notice that you become sleepy, just remind yourself that you're meditating and to remain awake and alert. And as always, whatever arises, even if it's sleep, be accepting of it without any judgment. You may notice dreamlike images arising. This is normal. Just allow everything to flow in and out of your awareness. These thoughts leave the mind just as easily as they entered. And if one thought in particular catches your attention, just notice that you follow the thought, release it, and come back to the practice of my voice. And now invite a sense of inner relaxation to your body without forcing the muscles to release. Simply concentrate on the body and the invitation for complete stillness. Develop an awareness of the body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Complete stillness and awareness of the whole body. Notice the weight of the body. Release into the pull of gravity, fully relaxed. Now become aware of sounds. Simply hear. Hear the loudest sound, the quietest sound, the sound furthest away, the closest sound, the sound of your breath,
the sound of my voice. Notice the rhythm, the natural rise and fall of your breath in and out. Jaw is soft, forehead smooth. You're releasing all sense of control and effort. Simply following your breath in and out. And now is the time to state your intention, your affirmation. This intention can be an expression of your deepest heartfelt desires for the life you wish to create and who you wish to be in the world. State your intention in the present tense using the words I am. An example: I am so grateful for my radiant health, or I am so grateful to be living my truth. If there's not a particular intention, perhaps it can simply be, I am open to whatever arises. And now state your intention internally 3 times. Become aware of your body and the points of contact of your body and the surface beneath it. The back of the head, shoulders, torso, arms, hands, pelvis, hips, legs, feet. Feel the full weight of your body. The body is heavy, like a large boulder, sinking downward. Continue to release and let go. Know that you are safe. Invite this feeling of security and safety. And now we'll begin the rotation of consciousness through the areas of the body. As quickly as I say them, move your awareness from part to part. Repeat the name of the part in your mind as you simultaneously bring your awareness there. Keep yourself alert without causing mental tension. Bring your attention now to the inside of your mouth, under the tongue, roof of the mouth, back of the throat, upper teeth and jaw, lower teeth and jaw, inside the right cheek, inside the left cheek, outer right cheek, outer left cheek, lower lip, upper lip, chin, nose, tip of the nose, length of the nose, right eye, left eye, right eyelids, left eyelids, the eyelashes, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, the inner ears, the brain, the right side of the brain, left side of the brain. Feel the weight of the brain in your skull. The skull, hair, back of the neck, throat, right collarbone, right side of the chest, left collarbone, left side of the chest, center of the chest, heart. Feel the heart beating. The belly, the reproductive organs, the intestines, the spine. Sense the pulse of life force along your central nervous system. Right shoulder blade, right shoulder, right upper arm, lower arm, wrist, palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth finger, right hip, thigh, knee, calf, shin, ankle, top of the right foot, sole of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth toe, left shoulder blade, left shoulder, upper left arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palm of the left hand, back of the hand, thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth finger, left hip, thigh, knee, calf, shin, ankle, top of the left foot, sole, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, whole of the left leg, whole of the right leg, both legs together, whole of the left arm, whole of the right arm, both arms together, whole of the front body, whole of the back body, the whole of the head together, legs, arms, back, front, head together, the whole body together, the whole body together, feeling the sensations of the whole body together. Now invite your awareness to rest on the heart center, the Anahata chakra. Perhaps even seeing a color associated with this energy center. It can be any color that comes to you. And bringing the awareness to your breath. As you inhale, see this color from off in the distance, moving up through the nasal passageways and filling the heart space. As you exhale, sending what no longer serves and what you'd like to release back out into the distance. Inhaling vitality, love, healing, support. Exhaling what no longer serves. Continue to breathe into the heart and release what no longer serves.
release the attention on your breathing and awaken a feeling of lightness, of floating like a feather. You feel airy, light, and free, unbounded. Imagine expanding beyond the barriers of the body, beyond the limits of who you think you are. You are free, expanding beyond the earth into the infinite space, vast emptiness all around as you rest in perfect stillness. Receive from the deepest part of your core self, inviting an unconditional acceptance for all that is and all that you are, released fully into trust, knowing that all is being done on your behalf. Now remember your intention, noticing if it's shifted in any way. And then again, state your intention 3 times with a feeling of gratitude and in the present tense. As you attune to your heartfelt desire in this spaciousness of Source, there is nothing for you to do. Trust that all is being done for you on your behalf. As you attune yourself to Source energy, simply receive from the infinite Source within. Find your breath one more time. Follow your breath, just like a tether that's guiding you from the formless, boundless state back to form, back to physical reality. Feel the breath coming into your nose, to the back of your throat, down the torso. Watch how the breath flows from the belly to the chest on your inhale and falls from chest to belly on your exhale. Witnessing the breath. And now imagine the room that you're in. Feel your body lying on the surface beneath it. Then begin to invite movement back to the body. Wiggling toes and fingers, rolling ankles and wrists. Move the head from side to side. Lick your lips and swallow. Perhaps inviting even bigger movements. Maybe stretching up overhead. And now taking a longer, fuller breath.
let it out. You're returning with the feeling of having a healthy, restorative sleep, feeling awake and fully alert, ready to move into the next activities of your day with a sense of presence, clarity, focus, and an open heart. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll over to one side and rest your head on your arm, keeping the eyes closed. Stay here for a breath or two, and then finding your way back up to your seat. Soft gaze or eyes closed. Hands can come to the heart center, either palm to palm or one hand over the other, placed upon the heart. Slight tuck of the chin with a deep bow of gratitude. Remembering the love to yourself, filling your cup first. And as your cup is full and overflowing, to then offer what you can to others. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.